Oh, are we casting in this room? In this room?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rocket League Premier Circuit for game number 2 tonight. And I'm back here with Pea Shooter, and we got the Storm and Pirates. Both teams are 1 and 2. One team is going to go 1 and 3. The other one is going to go 2 and 2 at the end of this series. How are you doing, P?
How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing good, but I asked the question first. Well, that's great to hear.
Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, you didn't answer anyway either, so I mean.
That is true.
So how are you doing, brother?
I am doing good. All right, Oibu says that the Pirates are going to win this series. I don't feel like one team has the advantage over the other, although a lot of people say that the Pirates do. I'm going to give Storm the benefit of the doubt here. They do have some good stats on their end, and they've been playing quite okay this season so far.
They've been playing quite okay? Or
quite
good
okay.
Or bad? Quite okay?
I mean, quite okay for a 1 and 2 team. Quite okay. Same thing
Makes
on
sense.
the Pirates end.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's obvious who I'm going to go with, but I think I'm going to go with the Pirates. I think it's going to go to Game 5, but I think the Pirates are going to take it.
All right. Well, give us your predictions in the chat, except for Trenton. Trenton is not allowed to give his predictions. All right. So we are going to get our game going very, very soon. Our players are going to join in. Honestly, what have you liked so far this season out of all these teams? You say, right, like you come to this league and you watch a few games, but what is the magic about watching these games?
It's just like, it depends. It doesn't matter what rank you are. You can still watch it, and even if you think you're better than them, if you're higher MMR, you can still learn something from it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what rank you are.
I do have to agree here. Watching higher players, whether you're watching the RLPC, the RLCS, RLRS, you are watching players who are very high up with certain skills that you might not have. And seeing those skills might encourage you to learn them yourselves, or to even just implement other things into your game, play more perfectly. And all in all, it's a great way to get better at the game. Just looking at these streams, even if you are of the major level here, you might learn a thing or two by watching these games, and that's the great thing about these streams.
Yep, I agree with you, Skirky. I think the Pirates win this 3-2.
All right, Skirky says Pirates win 3-2. Oibu says the Pirates win 3-1. What is it? Dirty says Storm in 4. I'm going to say Storm in 5 just because of the slightly better stats on Storm's end here. I do have to say, though, that we won't know who's going to take the strong end of the stick here, because, listen, we all said that the Bulls were going to win the first series, and the Bulls came out flat.
Yep, very flat. And Oibu, you are a high-level player. You're like in the top 1%.
Is he?
Yeah, he's higher than that if you look in his trackers.
Nah. He's like a 1,000 player.
I mean, he plays like a Diamond 3, but
yeah, exactly. He plays like a 1,000 player. There you go. Thank you for clarifying that.
I clarified it. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. He's a Diamond 3 that got carried to high GC. There you go. All right.
I love the flip.
We're still waiting on players to join here. We don't have any of the teams fully joined yet. So let's continue on talking. Let's talk a little bit about some of the power rankings from recently. The power rankings for week 2. Obviously, they came out just a few hours ago, and that puts the Pirates up in 8th and the Storm up in 12th. Pirates were in 11th for week 1, and the Storm were in 14th. So both go up after winning a game each after starting the season off 0-2.
Yep. Big wins for both teams right there.
And all the players have joined into the match. Let's see what these teams can do. I think we are good to go. And listen, I do give the edge to Storm here, even though they're lower down in the power rankings. I do like what they bring to the table so far, how they won their game, and let's see.
Late join.
It's a late join, but that's fine by us. Game number 1 is underway. Els, Destin, and Snip on the Pirates side. Taki, Lottie Lettuce, and Matt Rochi on the other side. Lottie Lettuce, I do believe number 2 overall pick in the draft. And Lottie Lettuce shows us why.
You can see exactly why he was picked number 2 overall.
I do believe he was he picked number 3 or number 2? I'm not sure, but I know he went in the top 3. And there's a reason why. This man is absolutely cracked when it comes to scoring goals, and he's got one of the rare qualities of being able to carry his team when they need him to. And he can do it all. He's so good at what he does, and when there's a goal on the field, he normally always participates, whether it's a goal or an assist, as he has assisted on this goal here by Matt.
Shot by Matt right there. Just saw the open net, didn't panic, and just put it in.
Els and Snip, Destin as well, are going to try and find something to latch onto right now, because they seem to be slipping here. Nothing much on their end so far after 45 seconds of play. Down 2-0 already. Destin gets it out, wins that 50. Very well done by him. That's off the post. Very close to going in. Just a little bit more of an angle that could have gone in. Destin gets that ball up on the wall. He's going to get it over one. He's going to pass it down to Snip. Snip is stopped by Taki. That shot over to Els. That's stopped by Matt. And that's going to be cleared out by Lottie. Lottie's going to win that 50 as well. He's going to try and get it over to Taki, which he does. And Taki tries to flip it over Snip. He doesn't. And Snip is able to get it to a teammate. Over to Els. And that is a stop by Lottie. Snip tries to 50 Lottie. And that's not going to work out here. That ball is in a 1v1 situation here. Snip versus Matt. Snip is not going to win that one. Taki's going to put it into the corner. Els demos Lottie Lettuce here, and that's going to allow the Pirates to enter in the zone here. Matt is going to get a nice hit there over to Taki. Taki, great clear, no one there to be able to ping pong it back in. Snip with that ball. He air dribbles that. Oh no, he's going to miss the flip pass over to Destin, and that's going to go over to Els, over back to Destin. That's stopped by Taki, and he gets his 3rd save after only playing 2 minutes of play here. Snip with a shot that's going to go in. No, Matt with a save, and Lottie Lettuce is going to put it wide. Lottie Lettuce there. He's going to try and get the clears going here. Destin tries to really put it in, and he can't. Destin up against Matt. Matt is going to get it over Destin. He's going to get smashed into the crossbar, and that makes him stop the ball. So the team does not go down 3-0 here. They still have 2.5 minutes left to try and score a goal. Els can't take the shot there, and Destin does get the final shot, and the save by Taki. That's off the crossbar. Lottie Lettuce, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points, as he puts that bar down after a great pass here.
Shot percentage from the Storm right now. 4 shots and 3 goals. Not bad.
I'm saying Destin in French. I think it's Destiny, but like it is Destiny, but in French. That's how you write it in French. If someone tells me how to say it properly, I will. But I'm gonna say it in French. Lottie Lettuce. That ball is gonna go up over to him. Over to Taki. That's gonna be cleared out by Destin. Matt is going to intercept it. That's going to go into the corner. Els is going to get to it first, but Matt gets it past him. He tries to get it past Els, and he can't do so. Matt. This is gonna try and get into a teammate here. Lottie, my bad, tries to get into a teammate, can't find one, and Draftee is gonna find it over, not to Snip. Snip can't find it, but Els can, and Snip is gonna try and get the pass. No, he can't receive it, and that's gonna be cleared out. 2v3 situation here for the Pirates. That's gonna fall towards the front net. Tacky, with 1:09 left to go, makes his lead up to 4, and Lottie Lettuce with his second assist, keeping 4 points in this game.
For this game.
Bard, how did you not notice that it's been 2 weeks since the merch discount has not been here? Bruh. And that's a great, oh, Snip. Snip finds the back of the net here off of the kickoff after Draftee gets a nice little pop-up here, and it's him against Matt, and he beats Matt.
Keep roasting you in the chat.
He does. Hey, listen, it's not my fault I had 4 kids to take care of, man. Draftee, oh my goodness. They're back within 2, and suddenly there's life. This goal by Draftee is very, very crucial to this team here. Could they make a comeback? They... My bad. The Storm took a 4-0 lead with 69 seconds left to go. And with 50 left to go, it's only down to 2 now. And 50 seconds to score 2 goals is very possible here. And so let's see what they can do here. It's going to be up in the air. Draftee makes the save. It's given to him. But Lottie Lettuce is going to get a shot towards the front of the net. Tacky finds the back wall, and he hits it a second time instead of leaving it for Matt. And that's going to be cleared out. That ball from Matt. Off the back wall, over to Tacky. Tacky can't find it. And that's going to be over to Draftee. But Draftee is going to be beaten by Lottie. Lottie in a 1v1 versus Els. He beats Els, and he puts it in the far side corner. And that's a dagger right there. 17 seconds to go. Storm with a 99.9% chance of taking game 1.
Lottie showing why he was the number 2 or 3 overall pick in the draft.
Yes, he does. And he scored on all 5 goals this game. And that's what's so good about Lottie, is that he can score, he can pass, but if you look at his stats, he's also made saves. He's got 2 saves as well. So all that, this man is an all-around player, and he absolutely can carry a team to victory. And that's one of his greatest qualities here. And Lottie Lettuce allows his team to win game 1. Another ask for a new server, but this one seems fine so far. Not a lot of lag. Maybe the players are experiencing it. Els and Snip both saying that they need new servers. Maybe it's because they lost, and they are using that as an excuse. What do you think?
You're right. I think they're mad that they lost, and this is their way to get back at the Storm. Maybe slow the game down a little bit, so maybe they can get some momentum for game 2. It might be a tactical reason as well.
All right, well, let's see what they can do here. Let's get out of this game here because they want a new server. They all left. Let's see if they let's see this new server for game number 2 here. Let's talk a little bit more about game 1. Lottie Lettuce, 3 goals, 2 assists, doing it all for his team here, as well as 2 saves. Great play by him in game number 1.
All around great player, obviously.
What do you do if you are the Pirates to shut him down?
I think you do what the Cobras did. Cobras, the team, the last game, the team that beat the Bulls. You do what they did. You just try to ram them when you can.
Throw them in uncomfortable positions and try to just make them squirm.
Make it a mind game more as well.
Well, there were a few mind games here, but it was on Lottie's side. Lottie made a lot of mind games there as he mind gamed, especially Els, for that last goal there. All right, well, we will get our server up and running soon enough, I'm sure. Just wait for confirmation.
The game started, brother.
What do you mean the game started?
The server's up and running.
Oh,
Yeah.
Could you not have told me this?
I mean, I just did.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Snip with the hit in the middle, off the back wall. Els is there, but Lottie beats them both.
All right,
Matt,
well,
2v1. Oh, nice demo right there, and Matt can just finish it off.
that's a great play by Matt, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it was more great by whoever talking, demoing Snip, and then Matt easily finishes it off.
Yeah, not much you can do when there's a demo there, and Storm just continue off where they left off. No assist by Lottie here means that his straight points is over. He had 5 straight points for each goal, and that's the first goal by the Storm where he didn't do anything on that in that goal. That ball is going to go towards the front of the net. That's stopped by Snip and brought out into the offensive zone. And that's going to go over to Tacky. Tacky puts it in his own corners. Destain's going to get to him first, though. Lottie clears it out over to Els. Els can't touch it, and that's going to leave the net open as Tacky tries to get over. No, he can't. Destain also demos Lottie, and I think they're listening to us.
Listening to what we have to say because they're implementing everything that we've told them to implement.
Exactly. So how do you think the Storm need to react here if they want to get back to their winning ways? They are leading this game so far, but if they keep this up, the Pirates, they'll find the back of the net eventually. Oh my goodness, what a save there on Destain. Els with a beautiful demo, and it just doesn't go in.
The Storm right here, you just got to be strong mentally. If you're strong mentally and you don't let their demos really affect you, then you can win this game and go for the potential sweep next game.
Well, that ball towards the front of the net, and Lottie with another save here. It's going to go up towards the corner, and that's nice. Nicely cleared by Matt. Snip is going to get to it first. Destain can't get it. Over to the midfield. That ball is won, and that's going to be a nice hit there as well. And that keeps it in the offensive zone up until this point. Snip tries to clear it out. It's going to go over to Destain, who does put it in the offensive zone. The Storm have been playing a lot more defensive in this game too than in game number 1.
It's really put the pressure on them, but they just can't get one in the goal.
No capitalization so far, halfway through the game. And Lottie is being left off to the side. Els finds it. He's going to try and get the second touch here. No, he demos, and he boots off Tacky. And even then, no back of the net can be found, even during the 2v1. And, oh my goodness. This is a disaster here for the Pirates. They can't find the back of the net no matter how hard they try here. And Snip can't even find the open net as Lottie just finds the ball before. And Matt is going to put that shot that was supposed to go into the short side post, and he's going to put it wide. Destain can't get it past, and that's going to go over to Lottie. That's going to go off the back wall, but Els gets to it first, and Matt tries to hit it. He hits Els instead. That's going to allow the clear. Lottie's going to get past Snip, but Destain's the first one to get there. Lottie's going to leave it for a teammate as he's going to go back for boost. Destain up in the air. He's going to air dribble this off of the ceiling. It's going to fall down for Els. Els with a shot that's high, and that's going to go over to Lottie, who passes it to Tacky. Tacky can't get the hit on, and Lottie with a weak shot towards the front. He's just taunting them at this point. He's just wasting time, and the Pirates seem a little bit more deflated now. They're finally letting that ball go into their defensive zone. They can't get anything going on offensively, as every chance they get is stopped, and Lottie Lettuce finds his 4th goal out of 7 for Storm, and they take another 2-0 lead with 54 seconds to go.
Miss right there by the Pirates. I don't think whoever was last back realized he was last back, and then when he missed, it was just an open net for them.
Exactly. Just an open net, wide open for him to be had. Els tried to flip here, can't do so, and he's instead going to win it for Destain. Destain up, he tried for the back wall there, but he can't find the teammate, and Snip can't find the ball, and that's going to be cleared out. The Pirates tried really hard this game, haven't they, so far, but their offense seemed seems to have gone now that everything happens. Taki scores his third goal.
Everything is going wrong now for the Pirates. Their defense, their offense, nothing seemed to be working.
Their offense, they tried to listen to us. They did get the demos. They did get their opportunities, didn't they?
They definitely had their chances. It's not like it's been completely one-sided, like the scoreline says it's been.
No, the scoreline does lie a little bit because, listen, look at the Pirates' amount of saves they need to make. Well, they're not stopping these balls from going in, but they have equal shots at this point, right? Like, Storm have less shots than the Pirates, yet they have 4 goals. The Pirates just could not execute when they needed to. They had a 2-on-1 situation after Els demoed and bumped 2 players. And, well, quite frankly, to win the game, you need to execute those. And Destin, out of nowhere, just hits that ball off the wall, and somehow that's the goal that goes in out of everything they've done so far this game. Tobu, thank you very much for the 5 bits. Sub out Snip and sub in Tobu, he says.
Tobu, get in here. Let's see you play this. I have faith in you.
I mean, Snip hasn't been playing all too bad, although he does seem a little bit lost currently on the wall. A little bit of no man's land for him this game, and while that is true. Do you think Tobu, if he does come in, can change the tides here for the Pirates?
I think you can switch something up. Maybe the chemistry for them will be a little bit better. It just depends.
They're using this as an excuse because the last server, they actually had quite decent ping. Right now, they have 12 to 20 ping more than last server. And, well, it seems like the Pirates are trying to use that as excuse once again that they didn't win this game. But it really came down to execution, and there was none on the side of the Pirates.
That's not for the goals, but there was execution for almost everything else, though.
Yes, exactly.
Not really. I mean, there was only 1 save, but
there was only 1 save, so the defense wasn't there when the Storm got on the offensive zone, but they were able to keep it in the midfield and force that ball into the Storm zone for 3.5 minutes. Yeah, so they were doing good stuff there.
They didn't have to make a save for the first 3 minutes because it wasn't towards their goal. It was always at the Storm's goal or in the middle.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, now we got Game 3 on our hands here. Storm could sweep. They're in the same position as the Cobras. Once again, the underdog because of their lower position in the power rankings. But they really got out and have been just shutting down these Pirates. The Pirates have been trying to find answers. They haven't found them in Game 2. Let's see if they find them in Game 3. No change of players on the side of the Pirates. Taki tries to find Matt Rochi's pass. Can't be found, and that's going to be considered a shot on net. Lottie Lettuce over to a teammate. Oh, Matt finds that pass. And that's a great play by Lottie here. He just puts that down and Snip can't clear it out. Destin tries his best. It's off the post and in.
About there, he did his best, as he said.
Nothing much can be done here. Lottie Lettuce has been playing out of his mind, and if he can play like this every single game, I don't doubt this team can make playoffs and have a run like the Sharks did last season, where Slice absolutely carried that team. But his teammates have not been doing bad either. Taki and Matt have been executing when they've been asked to, and Lottie Lettuce, well, he's been doing his thing.
I didn't want to stop him at this point.
Well, they have 4 minutes and 18 seconds to figure out a way to stop him. And nothing much can be done right now by the Pirates. They just really need that one play. They need that one breakthrough. And they just have not found it. Lottie Lettuce has scored or assisted on every single goal except for 1 for this team. And that's 10 out of 11. That's quite an insane stat.
Unstable, he truly is.
He is the MVP here so far, and I doubt anyone else can topple him for MVP this game. Even if this goes to game number 5, even if the Pirates end up winning it, might I add, if Lottie just continues on doing his best to carry his team, even if they lose at the end of this game, at the end of the series, I mean, which I highly doubt can happen here because the Pirates just don't have anything going for them. Matt finding the back of the net as, once again, Lottie sets him up.
Snip almost had it, but was just not quite able to get it out.
Nothing much can be done. 1.5 minutes have been played. 3-0 for Storm. They're already running away with this. Can this one find the back of the net? No, Snip with the save. Snip now is up on the wall here. He's got to pass it up in the air for Destain. Destain doesn't get a good hit on it, and Els can't find it. Lettuce leaves it for Tacky. Snip is going to get to it first. Matt does put it up, and Destain over to Els, and Els can't find it. And that's been sad. That's the execution we were talking about. The execution missing here because Els and Snip and Destain just cannot find themselves here. Whenever there's a pass, there's no offensive shot that goes directly on net.
Yeah, and if there is one, Lottie's there to clean it up immediately.
Exactly, and those the scariest shot that that Pirates have had are shots like this, solo plays. Every time they try to make a team play, though, Pirates get outdone here. Tacky almost making an incredible save there. That would have been an amazing save to make in that position. But still, 4-1 for the Storm here as 2 minutes and 15 seconds have been played. And what a goal indeed. These goals on both ends of the field have been pretty nuts. Although some of them have been luckier than others. Els really pulled his weight on that one.
He's showed why he deserved to be on this roster.
Who? Sorry?
Huh? What?
Well, you were talking about something.
Yeah, I said that's why he deserves to be on this roster.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Your mic was a little muffled. Anyway, Tacky with a great save on Destain, and that's what I mean now. They're going for the solo plays more, and they're not going for the bumps or demos like they did in game number 2. They say, forget that. That did not work. And the solo plays seem to be the only thing that's getting through to them. And, well, it seems like they're playing a lot more selfish, and because of that, the execution on defense isn't there. Tacky finds the back of the net. And, a minute and 52 seconds left. Storm are running away.
Lottie with the assist. Still
Lottie.
only, what is it, 11 out of 12 now?
No, that is that is 12 out of 14 for Lottie. Very well played by him so far this series. Can you imagine scoring 12 goals or assists on 14 for your team? This man would be absolutely carrying, and that's another one that almost goes in. And it's not just Lottie either. His teammates have been doing work, and they've been helping him execute. And that's the greatest part, when someone can carry and help his teammates play better as well. It's very rare that you'll find a player who makes his teammates around him better. Anyway, let's talk about this Destain goal, as he passed it off to himself and gets a nice double tap goal there. 5-2 with just over 82 seconds left to go.
If the Pirates can get one relatively quickly, get another one right after, game's not completely over yet.
No, it won't be completely over, but both times they've been down 2 goals with a minute left, and they haven't shown any offense afterwards. They just could not score when down by 2. With a minute to go, now they're down by 3 with that minute to go. And Els passes it over to Destain. Destain with a shot that's weak. Tacky makes his 3rd save of the game. And that's going to be cleared out by Tacky himself. Snip tries to demo Tacky there. Can't do much. Now with lower boost in net. Good thing that wasn't on net. Tacky waits for his teammate's touch here. He stays in net. He's waiting for Snip's hit. That's going to go towards the front of the net to no one. Can Destain get to this? Yes, he can. He puts it wide. Destain flying all over the place, trying to get to this ball. Els does as that shot goes towards the front of the net. He's going to clear it into the front of the offensive zone. Can that go through? No. And that's going to be cleared out. And once again, the Pirates cannot execute on a team play. They just can't score whenever it's not a solo play. And that's it. That's all she wrote for this series. The Storm win it in a sweep as they score minimum 4 goals every single game. And Vladdy Lettuce is the 3rd person on that team in points with a goal and 3 assists and a save. Every single game, this man scored nearly every single goal or every single assist. He assisted or scored on every single goal, -2, had at least 1 assist per game. He was doing it all.
This series is going to help his stats go up a lot.
Yes, exactly. And people who don't have him on their fantasy team are wondering why they don't have